Good morning. Checking farm news. A bill to exempt dairy and swine operations from North Dakota's anti-corporate farming law still waiting for action. The bill was scheduled for debate in the House Friday. Dennis Johnson, chair of the House Ag Committee, says there was a technical problem with the wording of the bill, which defines what an animal feeding operation is. Johnson says an amended version of the bill will be ready for debate by the full House today. Supporters of the North Dakota Senate Bill 2351 say it'll help save the dairy and swine industries. Opponents say the current law blocks unfair competition from large out-of-state corporations. Minnesota Governor Mark Dayton asked state farmers to look into their souls and support his proposal to buffer nearly every public waterway in the state from row crops and their associated runoff. As Chris Rapsky reports, Dayton is laying the blame for many of the state's polluted waters squarely at the feet of farmers.
Do everything I can to reach out.
Governor Dayton today bold and direct on the importance of protecting Minnesota waters.
Without changes in our practices, each one of us individually and we as a population of the state, the clean water effort is going to fail.
A new bill, first proposed by the governor, would cut the amount of space farmers could use on their land, imposing a 50-foot barrier of vegetation along every perennial waterway in the state. This proposal is expected to create an additional 125,000 acres of wildlife habitat.
One of the governor's points was, let's make this simple.
A proposal conservationists have been waiting a long time for.
The mining industry, the forestry industry, manufacturing, even cities have to do it. Agriculture is the one industry, field agriculture, that has not been required to do something to protect our waters.
The goal is twofold. First, recoup a weakened pheasant population, still 58% below the 10-year average, according to the DNR. The other goal is to reduce fertilizer and livestock runoff. And here's why. The Minnesota Pollution Control Agency recently studied 93 streams in ag-rich southwest Minnesota. 3 of the streams could fully support aquatic life, and only 1 had low enough E. coli levels to swim in.
Certainly some farmers are going to lose some productive acreage through it.
Bruce Peterson is president of the Minnesota Corn Growers Association. He says many farmers feel the bill is being rushed and paints too broad of a requirement on all farmers.
We don't believe one size fits all is the answer. It needs to get down to a farm by farm approach.
Immediately, the Minnesota Corn Growers Association did come out publicly against the plan. The Minnesota Farmers Union and the Minnesota Farm Bureau announced their opposition early last week. Environmental and conservation groups such as the Freshwater Society and the Friends of the Mississippi River support it. It is time now for Iron Monday, the latest machinery news. Well, after a day like yesterday, sooner than you think, farmers will be putting seed in the ground. As all producers know, getting every seed in the right location, proper depth, and spacing is critical for maximum yield. Now, to make that happen, there is new seeding technology available for your not-so-new planter. Precision Planting has developed the Speed Tube and V-Set Select, which they say will let every row behave and act like its own planter.
Every row has its own control and analysis module. Each one builds on its own. We're controlled via the iPad and 20/20 monitor in the cab, and each row then is able to follow swath, variable rate population, hybrid transition, and properly place the seed from 0 mile an hour up to 10 plus. When ground is fit to plant at a higher speed, we want to make sure that the mechanical components are able to intelligently adapt to your planter speed, so we're not limited to the mechanical restrictions or the design functionality of the hardware, so that if you have rain coming in and you need to finish up this field in a hurry, we don't want to sacrifice your planting performance over those acres where you had to speed up. From the way we take the seeds off of the meter to the way we transition them into the furrow, we try and do so that there's no impact on population, and then we control that seed down and place it properly in the furrow with 0 momentum forward or rearward, and then we are able to control that seed from meter down. And with our high performance of our V-Set meter with the V-Drive motor on there, we're easily able to provide 99% plus performance in all aspects from the hopper to the furrow. The other thing that we've started to pull away from is spike style closing wheels, and drag chains can start to cause negative impacts at the higher planting speeds.
And that's our Iron Monday, brought to you by Degelman Industries, featuring the new Pro-Till field cultivator. And we'll have more on Precision Planting's seed technology coming up tomorrow on Technology Tuesday. Right after the break, we'll come back and check the forecast for agriculture in the U.S.